Well, here we are in Lexington, Nebraska, at the military museum they have here. It's a little military museum. They got a bunch of vehicles out front. Some trucks and armored vehicles, guns. There's a duck over there. I see a duck. A bunch of different chassis. There's even I see a steamroller down there. That one right there looks pretty cool. Half track with the snow plow in the front of it. Okay, so we're at the Heartland Military Museum, and it looks really interesting. I love old military museums. They got a gift shop here, and you can buy some Blue Angels. Look at that, some Tomcats, some SR-71 Blackbirds, different airplane models, and got a nice patch collection for sale. Hey, look at that right there. You know, me and the Coast Guard. So let's see what else we got. Some nice t-shirt collections for sale. Bumper stickers. And a whole bunch of pens. They even got a little section right here for Coast Guard. Let's see if it'll focus. Will it focus? It's focusing on the glass, but not the pen. Wow. Let's see. I can't get the focus. There we go. Well, anyway, they have a nice Coast Guard selection there. Let's see what else I got. Some Marines, Air Force, Army, all stuff. Okay. All right, so back into the, let's see. Got a helmet collection and some bazookas. I actually got a few of these myself at the house. My dad used to collect the old ordnance, all inert stuff, of course, you know. But flight suits, old flight suit. Look at that. Man. And then the models. I like that. There's a little goat up on top. Why is this thing not focusing? Let me stop and restart. Okay. Maybe a little bit better focus. Alright, so there we go. Nice little diorama there. Russian tanks. Sherman. Let's see. Coast Guard. History of the Coast Guard. Hey, lighthouses. These are beautiful lighthouse lenses. They got a book on Navy, Marines, Air Force. Alright, so now we get into some of the vehicles. Look at that. That's cool. It's like a Volkswagen thing. The Volkswagen thing was kind of patterned after that. Here we go. A Willys slat grill Jeep. Built in 1942. 4,000 early production Jeeps. A lot of these were made by Ford too. Where's that? You got Spider-Man in it. Yeah, it's towing a little gun there. Let's see. Full dress, but she has no shoes on. Oh wow. Looks like some mule packing gear right here. There's a 37mm anti-tank gun. They called them door knockers because of the bounce off their tanks. German tank crews called them door knockers because of the bounced off their tanks. Didn't quite understand that one. Well, here we go. Look at this. This is a little. It's got a propeller on the back, boat hull, little engine here in the back, exhaust up on top. That's pretty neat. Let's see. Not sure what even this is. This is a German Army Schwimmwagen. Okay. So it's capable of 6 miles an hour in the water. The life expectancy of the Schwimmwagen was only 4 weeks. Very few survived the war. Wow. And they got some small arms. An M60 belt-fed machine gun. A British Sten. I used to own a British Sten. I got rid of it, sadly. A U.S. carbine. Now that one right there would be an M3 because it's got the night scope on it. M3 carbine. Flare gun. See, got a magazine underneath it. It's kind of weird. It worked, but it was weird. A Nambu. I was at one military museum, and they had a Nambu like that, and they called it a Luger because it kind of looks like a Luger, but it's not a Luger. It's a whole different action, but it kind of looks like a Luger, but it's actually a Nambu. It's Japanese. Let's see, do they have a Luger here? They should. Thompson submachine gun. Old trapdoor Springfield. M1 Grands, 03A3s, M14. There's a Mossberg. This is pretty cool. My dad loved these old Mossberg rifles right here. Just a 22 long rifle, tube fed. And I hear my dog. Hey, Spike. Look, they let Spike in here. Spike. Hey, bud. Okay. Check out all the pillows up there. Embroidered tasseled pillows. Somebody did a lot of sewing and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We're going to walk over to this side of the room now to see what they have. Please keep off. A Dodge WC command car. Look at that. Wow, 1941. It's beautiful. .25mm. That's out of a Bradley turret gun. Water cooled. Oh, check this out. A little scooter. It's a Cushman. When they built this? Is a Cushman built 1942 and 45. 4700 when it was built. Pretty neat. Check out this half track. Wow. It's called a snow tractor. Initially known as the over-the-snow vehicle, is designed to rescue downed flyers in the Arctic region. Wow. Pretty neat. Okay. And they've got a room back here with more vehicles. Oh boy. Wow. Okay. Airplane engine right there. I like the representation of the helicopter, of the rotors. Big plastic disc. Little 106 millimeter recoilless rifle on a little, I guess they call them mules, I think, or something. What do they call? Jeep ambulance. Wow. There we go. There's a Ford Jeep. And a Navy one. Look at that. With the Arctic cab. A Navy Arctic cab. Okay. There's another Willys. This one has a snorkel. Look at it. Okay, here's an interesting one. An American Motors Mighty Might. Let's see. Weighed only 1,700 pounds, it said. Looks like a little Jeep. They're all very similar. Another Ford. M151 Ford. Air Force. The Willys Jeep. And an ambulance. That almost looks like what they dropped out of the gliders. Little bulldozer. Yeah, airborne tractor dozer. World War II, transporting airplanes. Yeah, they had stuff like this. They would put them in those gliders that they built. And they could either have a glider or with a little bulldozer in it, or some men, and they would just land them and use that to build a runway to bring in real planes. Another Jeep. Hey, look at that. You don't see that very often. A Jeep painted with the Coast Guard. Yay, Coast Guard. Needs an orange stripe. And some bombs here and projectiles. Look at that. 16-inch naval gun projectile right there. A weasel. Another weasel. And there's the business end of the recoilless rifle. You can see the rifling in it. There's the shells it fired. 106 millimeter. High-speed 7-ton M2. Wow. Boy, if you had a farm, that'd be a cool thing to have right there to move around stuff in. And this is a prototype. That just really looks funny. General Dynamics prototype. HMMWV. It says in the late 70s, the Army decided that they needed a new vehicle that could fulfill the mission and requirements of civilian trucks. In 1984, firms responded to the Army's call. AM General, Chrysler Defense, Teledyne Continental, and FMC Corporation. It's really... So there's a prototype. And here's an actual one. The prototype looks really strange. It almost looks like they built it kind of like a car in a way. Recessed door handle. There's the interior. Got a box in the back, like a pickup truck box. And a bumper like off of the back of a pickup truck. Like the pickup truck step bumper. With a ball hitch. And there's the real one. This place just keeps going, goes on and goes on. Big tank. Looks like they have it where they can set up and have functions back here. It's kind of strange seeing the flag laid out like that on boxes. Makes me think of a coffin. USS Lexington, Queen of the Flat Tops, Battle of Coral Sea, a display back there for that. Helicopter. Yeah, more stuff. This is a great museum if you're traveling through the area. You like military museums, this is really nice. A lot of nice vehicles. See the rotor blades were walking by. Got a bunch of flags they put out on display, probably certain times of the year. Look at MASH. If you watch this series on television, a little helicopter right there. N-45DD helicopter. Let's see. Level speed 100 miles an hour, cruise 85 miles per hour. And this is cool looking. Like a parade jet. Boy, that'd be fun in a parade going down the road. Like a 4th of July parade and ball ground, that'd be fun. There's a MASH tent under construction. So you gotta get around to it, see a better view. See, you got some beds in there. Medical equipment. Pup tent. Dodge ambulance. Telephone Pioneers of America. Wow. Look at the headlights on that thing. Wow. Northwestern Bell donated this vehicle. That's pretty amazing. A Mack truck. Wow. It says right here, Bulldog Mack. Performance Counts. International Motor Company. Wooden floorboard. That's pretty neat. First time I've ever seen one of those. (1926) Mack 3.5-ton telephone line truck. This is during March 1966. The truck was found abandoned on a farm near Papillon, Nebraska, by two Northwestern Bell Telephone Company employees. The company purchased the truck and rebuilt the engine, restored the bike to its original condition. Wow. Look at the chain drive right there. That's pretty interesting. That's a crazy looking truck. Mack truck. Okay, we're gonna head outside now. Before I head outside, I missed this room too. Well, this place just keeps going on and on. Look, a Desert M2 half track. Yeah, it needs some work to restore it, but hey, it looks pretty good the way it is. You know what I mean? It looks real. It's just a
ambulance.
LA ambulance. 5-ton truck. Another half track. This World War II fire truck. An American LaFrance fire truck. Usually when you see them, they're red. It's got a American Legion sticker on it. Another Army ambulance. Navy ambulance. Oh boy. When I was in the Coast Guard, I used to work on teletypes. This is a Western Union teletype company teletype. Doesn't even look like what I remember it, but ours is different. Ours is a Model 28. But teletype. Morse code. Backside of the ambulance. Another ambulance. And a big searchlight. These things are very bright, boy. Arc light. It says carbon rods for arc light. They'd make a little arc in there, and that arc would be magnified by that big reflector in the back, and it'd just shine a beam out. Unbelievable. They could search for airplanes in the sky with it. But they also use them. I remember when I was growing up, people would have those like new store openings, and they'd have those up there just shining up in the sky to get people to come to their stores. Okay. Here's a jet engine. 1960s, no, 1950s, 1960s. Back to this snow tractor. It's pretty cool because it's half track, so you could drive it on the road just like this with the tires up front, or you can replace those tires and put the skis on up front. One person sit here. It's got a seat in the back and a bunch of snowshoes and skis. A little extra fuel can on the back. It's pretty cool. I missed the skis on it before when I walked by it. But yeah, there's the skis for it.
Look like fenders.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're running late on our trip. We hadn't really planned on stopping here. So I'd like to look at all these, but we're going to just skip them and head on to our next stop. We have to be in, oh gosh, what's the name of that place? Sibley tonight. We have reservations, not reservations, we have plans to be in Sibley tonight. So that's my next stop, but I did want to look at this half track. This was pretty cool. I saw it when I came in. It just kind of piqued my interest. Look at that. It's a half track, World War II. It says it says military vehicles were modified for use on farms or ranches. This one's got a snowplow on the front of it. It's pretty cool. And then like a little articulated vehicle down there. There's the interstate. All right, there it is. We enjoyed our tour here at the Heartland Museum of Military Vehicles. And if you're in this area, you need to stop in and check it out. When they say Museum of Military Vehicles, they really mean it. That's the most military vehicles I've seen in a museum or travel so far. I really enjoyed it. And they have one big tall flagpole. I love that. Well, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day and enjoy yourselves. Bye.